Do you often wonder where all your money goes? Building an emergency fund can sometimes seem like a hectic thing to do. It may seem impossible, but with the right habits, it's easier than you think. In this video, I'm going to share 10 frugal habits that you can start today to grow your savings and to help you build financial security. Of course, without feeling deprived. Stay tuned. Hi, my name is Miss Wangoi Mwethati and welcome to my channel. If you've ever struggled with money or felt unprepared for life's unexpected expenses, you're not alone. Building an emergency fund doesn't require a high income. It's all about being smart and creating or building intentional habits. By the end of this video, you'll have 10 actionable tips that will help you, my viewer, to save consistently and also confidently. So grab a notebook and let's dive in. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with anyone you think can use these tips. First, let's discuss why you need an emergency fund. Before we jump into the habits quickly, let's slightly talk about why having an emergency fund is so important. Okay? Life is unpredictable. Unexpected expenses, for instance, medical bills, car repairs, or even a job loss, can throw you off course. Okay? When these things happen, this is the time when you realize how unstable you are financially if you don't have an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a financial safety net for you, and it comes with peace of mind, and it also protects you from getting into unnecessary debts. Okay? According to experts, you're advised to save at least 3 to 6 months worth your expenses. I know it may sound overwhelming, but the good thing is you don't have to do it all at once, okay? Baby steps, one step at a time, but you gotta start somewhere. With consistent habits, you'll get there faster than you think. Now that we've covered the why, let's get into the how. Here are 10 frugal habits that will help you save more money. Let's move to habit number 1, which is automate your savings. Saving money doesn't have to be complicated. You can do something as simple as setting up an automatic transfer to your savings account every time you receive your payment, either from a business you've done or from your salary. So every time you get paid, make sure there's an automatic transfer to your savings account or to this emergency account. Start small. For instance, you can start by saving like 500 Kenya shillings or 1,000 or even 2,000. Well, that depends with you. Start with what you feel you can and watch it grow over time. Automation removes the temptation to want to spend this money. Okay? Because when the money is available, there's a high chance you're going to spend it. If your bank doesn't allow automation, create a savings routine every time you receive income. For example, I went to my bank to see if they can automate my account, but they said I couldn't. The only other option that was there was to have a standing order. Like on a certain day, I need a certain amount of money deducted or transferred to a certain account. Okay? So if the bank does not allow or doesn't do this automation, talk about the standing orders. And if you feel like that's too much for you, you can do the routine by yourself. You'll just simply create a savings routine and you have to stick by it. Once you've automated your savings, it's time to look at one of the biggest areas of spending, and that is food. So second habit, embrace meal planning. Food is one of the biggest areas where money is wasted. So by planning your meals in advance, you'll avoid impulse takeouts and grocery store splurges. Here's a small tip from me to you. Create a weekly menu, stick to a shopping list, and prep meals ahead of time. These habits alone can save you thousands of shillings every month. A study was done and it showed most families waste up to 30% of their groceries weekly. So, meal planning fixes that for you. Speaking of cutting costs, let's move on to subscriptions, an easy way to find hidden savings. So habit number 3 is cut unused subscriptions. How many subscriptions are you really using? They could be streaming services, mobile data plans, or online memberships. These small costs add up so quickly. So, do a subscription audit every month. Cancel or pause anything that you're not actively using. And you'll find out that's an easy way to save roughly 500 up to 2,000 Kenyan shillings every month. Next, let's look at a simple switch you can make at the store, and that is buying generic brands, which brings us to habit number 4. Buy generic brands. You don't really need to always pay for brand names. Generic or store brand products, whether it's food, medicine, gadgets, or something as simple as a cleaning supply, often cost 20 to 30% less, and they're just as good as the original. People lose a lot of money on brand names. So next time you go shopping, compare ingredients and quality. You'll be surprised at how much you can save. Now, let's talk about decluttering your home and turning these things into cash, which brings us to habit number 5, sell unused items. Declutter your home and make money at the same time. Go through your closets, go through your garage, your storage, and sell all those things that you don't use anymore. Okay? Especially if those things are in good quality, sell them. That extra cash can go straight to your emergency savings. While selling can help you save, avoiding impulse buying is just as crucial. And here's how. You practice the 30-day rule, which is habit number 6. And this is because impulse buying is the number 1 savings killer. So before making a big purchase, give yourself like 30 days. Wait 30 days. This will give you time to think if that item you saw is really worth it. Okay? You will really get to know if it's a need or a want. And chances are you'll forget about it, which is a good thing because you'll get to save that money instead. And that's what we want. So cut impulse spending. Stop buying things just because you see them and you like them. So you really need to stand your ground. And you really need to know what it is that you want. Another way to save is by using free resources instead of paying for them. Habit number 7, use public resources. Why pay for something that you can get for free? Take advantage of resources like your local library, which offers things like free books, free movies, or even workshops. You'll find that some community centers also provide free training programs. So you gotta find out what is near you and take advantage of that. Okay? For example, instead of paying for entertainment, check out local community events or cultural festivals. Just find out what you love. If you love art, if you love music, just find the kind of entertainment you prefer. Okay? Take advantage of that. Now let's go to people who love DIY projects, those do-it-yourself projects. I love that. I'm among those people. This habit is a game changer, okay? DIY where possible, okay? Do things yourself if you can. This can go from cleaning supplies to home repairs. If you can be able to do it, do it. And this is because doing it yourself can save you hundreds of shillings, okay? Even thousands. For example, making your own all-purpose cleaner costs just a few shillings per bottle. There was a time around Kenya, almost everyone was trying to make their own all-purpose liquid or detergent, something like that. So you can imagine how much they save when it comes to buying soap. And if you don't know how to make these things, YouTube is a very good platform. It's a gold mine for tutorials. You can find everything on YouTube, from fixing a leaking faucet to making homemade skincare products. As much as I can't make my own soap, I know how to make my own body scrub. So at least I have a win somewhere. Try and get a DIY you can do that can save you money. So let's go to habit number 9, which is track your expenses. Track every shilling. Track your money. They say the notes will take care of themselves, but you have to take care of the coins. And the funny thing is, you can't take care of your money if you don't know where it's going. You have to be accountable. For you to be able to save money, you have to know where it's going. You can use simple tools like notebooks or spreadsheets. This will help you monitor your spending, and it will also help you find areas to cut back. Tracking every shilling makes it easier for you to spot waste. Thus, you'll be able to redirect that money to your emergency fund. The last habit I have for you today is live below your means. Always aim to spend less than you earn. I know it sounds simple, but funny thing, a lot of people are not able to do that. It's one of the hardest habits to master. When you allow money to get into your head, then you won't be able to live below your means. You'll either be at par, or you'll even find some people living beyond their means. And this later on in life brings a lot of trouble for you. So live below your means. Learn how to live below your means. Focus on needs over wants and build habits that support your financial goals. And not just habits, also build a lifestyle that supports your financial goals. This small mindset shift will transform your savings game. Remember, building an emergency fund is a journey, not a race. Start small and stay consistent. Every shilling counts. With these habits, you'll be amazed at the kind of progress you'll make over time. Which habit are you going to try first? Let me know in the comment section. Well, I hope this gets to help someone. That's it for us today. If you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you'll be notified once we upload another new video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.